this is Preeti and you're watching my dissolution. In this video, I'll be teaching you myelinogenisis. Myelinogenisis means formation of myelin sheath across the axon. There will be central, the parts of nervous system will be central and peripheral. Central will be along the axis, along the long axis of our body, that is brain and the spinal cord, and peripheral nervous system. In central nervous system, it is done by the oligodendrocytes, whereas in peripheral nervous system, it is done by the Schwann cells. We'll learn through the example of the Schwann cells. This is the axon. Axon, you can see this is a long part of the neuron, which is a structural neuron, is a structural and functional unit of nervous system. This long elongated part is the axon. Axon is surrounded by this is a cross section. Axon is surrounded by the Schwann cells. Schwann cells invaginate to around the axon, and further invagination forms mesaxon. This mesaxon elongates and wind around the axon. In between these invagination, that is in long invagination, lipids are you can see that lipids are deposited in between this layer to form myelin sheath. The myelin sheath, last thin layer will be left like that only. It forms neurolemma. And the cell membrane of the nerve now is called neurolemma. The last part will be a thin layer of Schwann cells which persistent with a persistent cytoplasm forms neurolemma. This is a process like axon will be there, surrounding Schwann cells will be there. Schwann cells goes and invaginate, further invaginate forms mesaxon. This mesaxon elongates and wind around the axon. In between these winds, there is a deposition of lipids to form a myelin sheath. The last part, a persistent cytoplasm of these Schwann cells forms neurolemma. This is a plasma membrane of the neurons. This is a myelinogenesis. Once again, through the writing like descriptive way, axons invaginate the cytoplasm of the Schwann cells. Axons remain suspended by a fold of Schwann cells called as mesaxon. Mesaxon greatly elongates and spirally wounds around the axon several times. Lipids are deposited in between the adjacent layer to form myelin sheath. Outside persistent layer of Schwann cells is known as a neurolemma or neurolemma sheath or Schwann cell sheath. This is also known as Schwann cell sheath. Timing of myelination, when this myelination takes place, dorsal column, ventral column. On dorsal column, these are ascending fibers which are sensory fibers. These are myelinate in intrauterine life, when the baby is in like fetus in the stomach. That time only, around the 4th to 5th month of the intrauterine life. Corticospinal tract, whereas corticospinal tract, it a long process from second month to the second year, like from 2 month baby to the till second year, it will be myelinating. Composition of the myelin sheath will be proteins, lipids, water. In lipids, it mainly cholesterol, phospholipid, and glycosphingolipid. You will study about glycosphingolipid in the biochemistry, how this helps in myelination. And objective of myelination, there is some processes are happening, is that there should be a benefit from those, no? What is the objective of myelination? It increases the speed of conduction. It provides insulation. This myelin sheath provides insulation, so saltatory conduction it takes place. From ear to directly signals jump ear to ear it jumps, so it utilizes less energy for to create a action potential. It utilizes sodium potassium ATPase, but here and all you need not to utilize ATPase. So from ear directly jumps here and then here. So this, if we consider this is a neuron, this is a myelinated neuron. So myelin sheath is myelin sheath. Here and there will have Schwann cells. Saltatory conduction takes place, this nucleus. Saltatory conduction takes place, so jumps here, so faster conduction, it helps in the increasing the speed of conduction. Less energy is expenditure, it takes place because only ear depolarization takes place. These are nodes of Ranvier, and this type of conduction is saltatory conduction, jumping like this, and this provides insulation. Myelination provides insulation and provides protection. This myelin sheath provides protection against the axons, to axon. It is responsible for the white matter in brain and spinal cord. In spinal cord and brain, this myelin sheath provides it appears as a white, so it is responsible for the for providing white matter to brain and spinal cord. That's all for this video. Thank you.